Hello, teacher. How are you? Today I want to talk about my first year in Deugro. I started my journey in Deugro at 14th of January, and I was one of the first students of WOW that get a job. Deugro was the first company that called me, and the first conversation that I had with Deugro was when I was in school having a Portuguese class. So, at the beginning, I didn't pay attention of the conversation because I thought that it was a strange person that was calling me. So the beginning, I was like, and when I started to pay attention, I heard like they sing, so we are the company, no, 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 no. But I didn't pay attention of the name. So my first conversation with Deugro, I didn't have the name in my mind. So I have to like pay attention of the conversation, but the question in my mind was, what is the name? What is the name? And was a great conversation that I pay attention, and the person that was talking with me say all the things that I have to know. I had to know, but I had to call them again because this question in my mind that was like, you have all the information but you don't have the name. So I had to call them again and question them about the name and about the time of the schedule that we sell them of, for the interview. All right. So the interview was great. At the beginning, I had some. I was very anxious, but one day before, I studied all the struct of Deugro and all the things that I had to know of about the interview, the questions like, what do you want to do in 5 years, so, or why where do you spend the most of your time, so, or what do you want to make in like, do you want to make a university, and what is the university that you want to make. So I studied all the things. I put in my mind all the things that I had to say in the interview. So it was great. I talked with the supervisor of sales, the sales supervisor, and the operational of supervision. It was a great talk, but and it's no, it was a great talk, and I could say all the things that I studied. So, I am looking up in my screen because I write down some of points that I want to remember. So 1 week later, they call me and say that they approve me in that in theirs in the interview. So I was very happy, and all the things that I pass in my mind, like school or the works that I have to make in school, I didn't pay attention at all. So I pay attention in the conversation and say, "Oh my God, thank you so much, thank you so much." So they wanting to know if I am interested, if I was interested of the Deugro. So I say something like, yeah, 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 and after that, they say like, so now you are no, you are part of the Dogger family. So I started to work there, and there I have to work. I had to work in several departments. The first department that I work was the financial. So it was a little difficult because it's my first job, but I learned so much with my supervisor, with my colleagues. So it was a great experience. So my second department was the operational. It was a little bit different because this block was after the pandemic, so I had to work in home office. It was difficult at beginning because I didn't have like a conversation with my colleagues, so I had to call them in WhatsApp or call them in Teams to talk with like, I didn't understand that. Do you have time to help me? So it was a little difficult, but I liked the things that I done there. The last block and the last department that I worked in Deugro was the project sales. This department was a little bit difficult because I had more responsibilities and more work to do, work to be done in a day, and I makes more. I had more responsibility with like the client, so I have to pay attention with the deadline and the things that I have to talk with the client, so it was a little bit difficult, but I liked so much, like I like the person that was working with me. I love like the dynamic of the work, so it was a great work. So and now I am in Dual, and I will be in after 11 of Dual, 11 of December. Will be going to say sales, but a little bit difference of the project sales, because these project sales only work with shipments, and the sales work with uh, I don't know, transport like truck, and of course shipments out, shipments too. So this is all. If you have a question, you can write down in the particular comments. So thank you, teacher. Have a good week, and I see you at Thursday. Yeah. Bye bye.